Hi, I'm Tracy Cardwell from LPCiminelli and the host of the Buffalo Public Schools renovation program, Making It Happen. The Making It Happen show is a monthly news show that brings you information about the renovations in each and every Buffalo Public School, along with opportunities for our minority and women business enterprises and opportunities for our Buffalo Public School students. LPCiminelli is the program manager for the renovation project, and they are also the producers of the Making It Happen show. Right now, I'm standing right outside of Bennett High School, where in just a couple of minutes, this year's Dreamchasers, Catching Your Future begins here. Scholarship, career, and college fair will begin. We are so excited because we know this will be yet another successful event. But first, I want to take you over to the trough, where the Black Tie for Black History is honoring the difference makers in the Buffalo community. This is an official Juneteenth fundraiser, and it is a great event. So I'm so glad that LPCiminelli is one of the major sponsors, and I'm so glad that we have highlights from this year's event. So I'm so glad you tuned in, but don't go away. We'll be right back.
Letting us use the travel again this year. I love it here. It's a great location for it. And secondly, I want to present and thank Lynn Westbrook and Al Ferguson for that music, for that hour. That was great, right? Nice way to get started. Juneteenth is another large community event that we love to support, and honoring these difference makers. We're going to be here to support that too. So thank you, Marnetta, for always asking us to be a part of this, because you know we're always going to be there.
The Black Tie for Black History Extravaganza, and I'm standing next to the woman of the hour, Miss Marnetta Malcolm.
I want to first thank LPCiminelli for their continued support. I mean, it's great. It makes it happen. It's never a problem, and I really do appreciate you for it.
You know, you always have it, but what I love what you do is how you recognize the difference makers, the people in the community who are a village, because we all know it takes a village to make things happen, good, positive things happen, and you know who those people are.
Well, what we try to do is, you know, you're going to get people that do what they normally do, but you're also going to get someone like an Amber Berry, who doesn't get a whole lot of recognition, but is working hard, or Leona Harper, who is like tireless in her work. And so this is just going to be a place where we'll always be able to showcase those type of people.
Right.
And we're driven to do it.
And then for this to be, I always say it's the official fundraiser for Juneteenth.
Well, it is the official fundraiser because I don't think there is a whole lot going on. So, and that's important too, because, you know, Juneteenth is a free event, but free is not free. It takes a lot to put on something of that size, and just a small help is what we call it, because, you know, of course it's a big event, but we do what we do, and they appreciate it, and I appreciate it, and I love Juneteenth, of course.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes, because it's a major, isn't Juneteenth the biggest one here in Buffalo?
It's actually one of the biggest in the country. It's maybe like
number one, isn't it?
Yeah, if it's not number one, it's on the top three. I mean, I've gone to a lot of Juneteenths, and ours is by far above a lot that I've attended. So, and that is to Marcus and his committee's credit. And I mean, from 1976 to now, it's just grown and grown, and it's just, you look forward to it in June. It's a part of Buffalo.
All right, guys, we are back, and I'm standing next to Mr. Marcus Brown, who is the president of Juneteenth Incorporated.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. We're having a good time here.
Yes, we are. This is a great event, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Doesn't Mernetta know how to do it up?
She really know how to have a party.
Yes, yes. And to think that this is not just a party, but this is an award show.
Award show. We pay tribute to those movers and shakers that are here in Buffalo, New York, doing great things.
Right.
And not only that, we're raising funds for Juneteenth Festival.
Well, there you go. That's the magic word. This is a fundraiser.
Yes, it is.
This is the fundraiser. Talk to us a little bit about Juneteenth.
Well, Juneteenth, this is our 38th year, believe it or not. And this year is scheduled to have a lot of things that you really will enjoy. All right, really, honestly.
Yeah.
With the opening of the pool, all right, all the new features of the new pool that's going at Martin Luther King Park. It's a celebration of freedom, and where our community can come in and take advantage of all the resources that we have available in one spot in the community, Martin Luther King Park. Yes, it happens June the 15th and 16th. Please don't miss it.
Okay, now let's talk about the website. When we were doing remarks earlier,
right,
you talked about a website. What kind of information can the community find if they go to the website?
Well, JuneteenthofBuffalo.com. I'll say it one more time.
Yes.
JuneteenthofBuffalo.com. All our applications are on the website. You can get your applications for concession, for the health pavilion, also for the grand parade that we have every year. All your applications are right there on that website that you can be downloaded. You can download it from them.
Okay, now they got plenty. You got plenty of time to get this done, right?
Yes, because
plenty of time.
A lot of time. But the sooner you put your application, the better off it is. The sooner you put your application in for the parade, the further you are.
Yes.
The same thing for concessions.
Absolutely. Now I know we love participating, especially the parade. I have to say that's my favorite. You know,
everybody's favorite.
Yeah, because you know we have a float. We have the students from one of the Buffalo Public Schools. They build our floats.
And I must say, last year your float was the bomb.
Did we come in banging though?
You came in the right way. Last year you showed them how to really do it.
It's a parade, right? Y'all, yes. It's a parade.
Yeah, that Ciminelli float was out of sight. It was talking. This year, it's going to take a while. It's going to take some time to try to do what y'all did last year, to top what y'all did last year.
Oh, you just watch us.
Okay, we'll see.
You just watch us.
We will see.
We got something up our sleeve for this year.
All right.
You know what, Marcus? Thank you for everything that you do, not only for Juneteenth, but for the community.
But thank you, and also thank Ciminelli for doing what he has done, and what the community is so happy that Ciminelli is in there, the Buffalo Public School System,
yes,
and everything else.
Yes, thank you, Marcus. We love you.
Love you too, baby.
All right, we'll be right back.
All right.
Attention high school senior students, if you're interested in learning more about a building trades career, you should attend the City of Buffalo and Buffalo Public School Construction Career Fair on Wednesday, March 20th from 10 to 11:30 a.m. at the Buffalo Niagara Convention Center. This is an invitation-only event for students that attend one of the following schools: the Academy School, Bennett High School, Buffalo Academy for the Visual and Performing Arts, East High School, ECC Middle Early College High School, Emerson School of Hospitality, International Prep School, Lafayette High School, Math, Science, and Technology Prep School, Riverside High School, and South Park High School. There may be employment opportunities at the fair, so be sure to see your school guidance counselor for more information.
To see you all here today. We have such wonderful workshops and seminars and FAFSAs here for you to complete your FAFSAs, and we're just so grateful that you came out.
Buffalo Public Schools, we mean that we know that we have rigorous standards for our students and that we commit ourselves to doing our best each and every day to make sure that our students, all of our students, get a world-class education.
Hi, and we are back. I am standing next to the superintendent of the Buffalo Public Schools, Dr. Pamela Brown, and we just heard your welcoming remarks for this year's Dreamchasers Catching Your Future Begins Here College, Career, and Scholarship Fair. How exciting is today?
It's extremely exciting. This is our way of not only sending a clear message that college and careers are what we're focused on and in the future of every student, but that we are also committed to making sure that every student advances toward those goals and is successful.
And just thank you very much for your support. And also I want to mention that she is also the chair or co-chair of the Joint Schools Construction Board, and we meet every month, and we keep you up to date as to what's going on as far as the construction of all of the renovated schools.
Yes, very exciting project. Buffalo is extremely lucky to have the wonderful 21st century facilities that we have for our children.
Okay guys, we're back, and guess what? I am with a group of great people here. This is your Buffalo Public School District Board right here. We have Ms. Kapsiak, we have Ms. Johnson, and Mr. Licata. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Yes, isn't this exciting today?
Yes, it is. Very much so.
Why don't we start with Ms. Kapsiak? Why don't you tell us your experience being on the board with events like this?
Well, each year it gets better. I've been here, from the beginning 6 years ago, since I came on the board. And each year we have more and more participants, and upstairs is set up so beautifully and inviting, so the students will enjoy it. And going from table to table, meeting people, being able to pick up scholarship applications is a wonderful thing.
It really is.
Yes.
It really is. Now I'm going to skip over you for a minute if you don't mind.
That's all right.
Okay, and we're going to go straight to Mr. Licata. Now, what have been your experience being a board member with events like this?
Well, this is a wonderful event this year because with Say Yes Scholarship, it's a reality for every student. That it's not just college as a theory, it's college as a reality, and this is the way to get into college, and this is how to pay for college. So this is different from all the other experiences for this workshop. And it's more of a workshop than the fair aspect. There's critical information being promoted and given to parents and students.
That's right. That's those workshops. They are so incredible. All right, now I want to say this, and I know you guys won't take offense to this, but I have to save the best for last. No offense, right? I got to save the best for last because you are the longest board member, correct? Oh,
yes.
I love this woman. I love this woman. Yeah.
It's a wonderful thing.
It is a wonderful thing. You've seen a lot, you've done a lot, you've supported so much, Ms. Johnson, and you know how much we love you.
Thank you.
Yes. Now, why don't you give us some words of wisdom about events like this?
This is empowering, and we use the word empowerment. And through education, that's how our young people are empowered. We have an excellent superintendent and Dr. Brown. We have an excellent board. Many of the people on the board have advanced degrees and have experience in education and are a great support to our superintendent. But this is outstanding with having Say Yes to Buffalo in with our students so that they can get a college education and have a career.
That's right.
And that's important to us. And it's an opportunity that they cannot miss. It's an opportunity for success, and it empowers them for life.
Okay, guys, we're back, and I'm standing next to a very popular man today here at the Scholarship Fair, Mr. David Rust, who is, are you the director?
Executive Director.
Executive Director of Say Yes. You know what, I'm not going to say anymore. I just want you to do all the talking. Tell these kids what type of opportunity you have brought to Buffalo Public Schools.
Okay, well, I say regularly, December 20th, 2011 was such a banner day for kids in the Buffalo Public School system because every graduate of Buffalo Public and Charter Schools has the opportunity for a last dollar tuition scholarship. Every single graduate, starting with the class of 2013. Just an extraordinary opportunity to have their tuition covered for this generation. It really is a game changer here in Buffalo, and every child has this opportunity now. We actually have over 700 students that have currently completed their certification forms and have turned them in. But there's thousands of kids in the district, and there is no cap on this. So we encourage every child to turn in their form by April 1st to us at our office. You can access it through your guidance counselor. We have forms here today. Call our office 247-5310. Visit sayyesbuffalo.org and complete the certification application form. It was literally that simple.
It was such a pleasure working with you on this committee and just knowing all the stuff that you're doing, everything that you're doing to help these kids. And as she claims, each and every one of these students at this school, and that's what our kids need.
Absolutely. The students here at Bennett High School are my students. I claim them as my own.
Yeah.
I may not go home with them every day, but we spend 6 to 7 hours a day here, and I am relentless to see that they're successful. I would do whatever it takes.
I love that. I love that. Now let's talk about how important, events like this are for our kids.
Oh my, it's very important. This is the first opportunity for our students to get a free education through the Say Yes program. When we were students back in the day,
Right.
we didn't have opportunities like this. So the fact that every student in the city of Buffalo has an opportunity to go to the schools that are supportive of the Say Yes program. They can go to school for free. Students still can get TAP and Pell, but they can get all their expenses paid for. And it helps out with the books and things and all the expenses that parents incur, which we probably both have.
Exactly.
And didn't get any assistance for our children, but the students, it's a great opportunity for them. And the fact that you can get your FAFSA completed for free, and we are actually doing all the legwork, so we have multiple workshops for students today that they can get all the information, and then we have other vendors where scholarships are provided for students in the city of Buffalo. So students really could go to school with a lot of money for 4 years and really be productive citizens and make a future and a career for themselves.
Okay, I'm back, and I'm standing next to someone who was extremely instrumental in pulling everything together for this event. This is Ms. Martha Younger. She is the director of the guidance department for the Buffalo Public Schools. Martha, thank you for your hard work. Let me start by saying that, because you have been the leader since day one of this event. And without you, I don't know what would have happened. I really don't. So I just want to thank you for pulling everybody together and making sure that this event would be a success.
I really appreciate that, Tracy Cardwell, but I have to say that without my support and committee members, this would not have been possible today. We had 15 people that actually worked on this, but our heart and our soul is all in the same place. And that's making sure that our families and children do receive the academic support that they need. And that's the purpose of the guidance department, to give them that academic support. So without the staff that we had on the committee of 15 people, this would not be possible. So I really appreciate them. We had LPCiminelli, who was crucial. Without LPCiminelli's support, I don't think we would have really gotten a lot of this done. So it was LPCiminelli. It was Promise Neighborhood. They make sure that all our volunteers are here.
Yeah.
We also had Casney, who donated some of the drawings that we had. We had ECMC, who was crucial in getting the health care and the careers together.
Yeah.
We had the construction individuals and the building tradesmen. We've also had the colleges and the universities that have supported us. Collegiate Village have supported us as well. So we've had a wealth and a plethora of different organizations who have come together and all have the same heart and soul and mind and focus on the same thing. So it's all about the children and the parents. So this is really something that is near and dear to both of us, Tracy and myself, and the committee members, because they call me if we do not get it together. We have Nate Don Barnett, who was able to fill in at the last minute because College Go was not able to be here, but we didn't miss a beat.
Sure
and
did.
we are so grateful to all these people who see the same things that we see, and that's making sure that our families and children get together. Say Yes has been very, very instrumental as well. They're a big addition to the Buffalo Board of Education, but they are making sure that our children get to the colleges. But a lot of the support that's here today is making sure that the kids have the information that they need to get to the next step. So we really, really have a lot of people who worked on the committee and continues to believe in Buffalo.
All right, guys, we're back, and right now I'm standing in the vendors area, which is in the gymnasium right here at Bennett High School. We're still at the Scholarship Career College Fair, and I'm standing at a booth with Mr. Richard Nader, and we're at the IBEW Local 41 booth. And you know what? I'm joined by two wonderful people. This is Rami, and Jaylene, and they're going to tell you their story. But first, I want to talk to Richard. Richard, first of all, Richard's also one of the committee members for the scholarship fair. So thank you for your support. Every year you've been here with us. You know how important these types of events are for the students.
Yep, I do.
Talk to us a little bit about how Local 41 understands that college isn't for everyone, and what you bring to this scholarship fair.
We're able to bring a wonderful career opportunity to scholarship fair. If the individual can't go to college, doesn't want to go to college, we've got an alternate program. It's apprenticeship. We have an inside program that is second to none. It's construction electrician, which gives you industrial and commercial training, 5 years of apprenticeship. It's 5 years of classroom-related training at 208 hours per year, 5 years on-the-job training for a total of 8,200 hours. It's a wonderful career opportunity. Yes. You're earning while you're learning.
Yes. Do you hear that? Earning while you're learning. I love it. And that's what's important, right?
It is. Critical to our trade. Yes. We're doing so much out there. Technology is constantly changing. Constantly electric vehicle chargers, wind power, solar power, lighting controls. Yes. It's constantly changing.
I love it. I love it. And I'm so glad that you're here to just relay that to the students, because we understand, everyone doesn't go to college, or if they go to college and they realize, it's not for me, I need to be more hands-on, then there's opportunities in the building trades.
Exactly. There sure is. Not just the electrical trade. You got opportunities in all the trades: carpentry, plumbers, fitters, welders, iron workers. Yes. We can go on and on.
You guys, you're also doing a workshop here.
We are.
Right? Okay. Right. What are some of the things that you're talking about in the workshop?
We're talking about the opportunities we have in apprenticeship. Of course, you can't forget the pay rates. Our first-year apprentices are starting at $11.90 an hour. On top of that, there's another $9.85 an hour that goes into a personal account plan to cover your health, among other things. Fifth-year apprentice today is making $25.70 an hour, plus 3 defined benefit pension plans, 1 defined pension contribution plan. Wow. It is a career. When you finish up with this career, you've got a wonderful retirement ahead of you. What I liked about working in the field was you actually love what you're doing. You get up in the morning, you want to go to work. It's just been a great career for me.
All right, exactly. Okay, I want to talk to Rami for a minute. Now, Rami, you're a journeyman.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how long have you been is this your first year journeyman?
It's my first year.
Okay, tell us a little bit about your story.
Well, I graduated from high school back in 2006. I actually went to Seneca Vocational High School, took up the electrical program there, and ever since then I always liked the field.
That's right.
Liked what I did, and just kind of all took off from there.
I love it. Okay, now I'm going to ask you another question. You're making big bucks, aren't you? It's okay.
Yes.
Yes, because see, that's what they want to hear. They want to hear that there's good money in this. It's a skill, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, was it difficult to go through what you went through, the apprenticeship program?
Not really. I mean, you just kind of, as long as you pay attention in class and stay up on your homework and whatnot, I couldn't see why anyone wouldn't be able to get through.
Right, and then while you're in class, you're actually doing hands-on, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's what's important. Thank you so much for sharing your story. All right, let's go to Jaylene. Come on, Missy ma'am, tell us your story.
Well, I went to Hutch Tech, and I actually went through the electrical program through Hutch Tech, but it was more of like the engineering kind of thing, so it was like more school. I wasn't really like, what I was interested in, because I'm more of like, I need to be in it to understand it and everything, so I did go to college, but I mean, I do like school, but I need to know what I'm doing. Like, I need to act out what I'm doing as well.
Experience it.
Yeah, so that's why, being in the trades and being an apprentice, and because it's like half and half, and so it like goes together.
Right. Okay, I'm going to ask you this. What projects are you currently working on?
Well, I'm off and on at 2 different schools. We're doing temperature control and fire alarm.
Yeah.
So I'm learning like the loops of doing the fire alarm, and how to wire up different univets for heating and stuff like that. So
okay, What schools are you working at?
Public school number 18 and then public school number 61.
Can you say it again? Can you just say it again?
Public school 18 and public school number 61.
Now, I'm sorry, but that's what's up. You know why? You know why? Because you are exactly what LPCiminelli wants, okay? A student who has graduated from Hutch Tech, okay, a Buffalo Public School, you're now an apprentice, and now you're giving back because you're working on two of the schools that's being renovated. That's what's up. Give it up, girl. That's what's up. I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of you too. And what school are you? Are you working? What projects are you working on?
I'm actually at school 65.
Another school! Another BPS school! I'm so proud of you guys! Can you tell how happy I am? Richard, you're doing a great job.
Thank you very much.
You really are. You know,
I think Ciminelli's doing a great job too, Tracy.
You know, I mean, people say it doesn't take much to make me happy, but this is just awesome. I mean, you've got it right here. Here's the proof right here. Right here. I'm proud of you guys. Please keep up the good work. I know you will. And the next time I'm at one of those schools, I want to see you there. Okay, just kind of, you know, flag me down. All right. Thank you, Richard. Hi, guys. We're back, and I'm standing next to Dr. Nate. Dr. Nate is responsible for all of these students having their FAFSA forms completed. Dr. Nate and his group, his volunteer group, they stepped in at the last minute when we had to do a retake date when College Goal New York couldn't, you know, be here today, but Dr. Nate was here. He stepped in and stepped up, and I just want to personally thank you as a member of the scholarship committee. Thank you so much for bringing your volunteers, your wealth of knowledge here to help the students, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, right?
Well, absolutely. You know, we wouldn't have missed the opportunity to be here in support of the event anyways. But we were fortunate that because we've been trying to expand this effort, knowing that Say Yes was going to be here in Buffalo for the first year, we had built a team around going into the schools to help kids in the schools pretty much after the scholarship fair was done. It happened that we were able to train many of them in anticipation of the event, and when the financial aid community couldn't meet the obligation, we said, well, we've got folks who are ready to go, got a lot of energy, they just need some support to do it, and that's what we've done.
That's right, and thank you for doing it. 22 volunteers, correct?
That's right, 22, mostly undergraduate students, some graduate students, and a few professionals in the field who just have been helping us throughout.
Right, and what you said earlier in the welcoming remarks, you said that a lot of these students, they've been through it, they've done it, right?
That's right. The students that we've got, why I love working with students is that the one thing that they're expert in is being successful navigating the college choice process. They've all done it. Not only have they gone through what these students are experiencing now, but they know what it takes to be successful once they get to college. And those conversations happen when we're sitting down doing this financial aid for them. So it's been a great opportunity for them, and I think it will be a fulfilling opportunity for the families who have sat down with these young folks as well.
Okay, Dr. Nate, why don't you talk a little bit about the school-based program that you're doing?
Sure. So when Say Yes came along, we knew if we were going to up the numbers in Buffalo, we had to have three things. One, we had to have a scholarship fair that worked.
Right.
Two, we had to get to all kids, because that's a real challenge. The kids who are going to go do it. So to do that, we went into every classroom in, so far, 10 of the high schools. And we did that with seniors and usually their English classes, and had them do the first half of the form. Then we've set up for the next month, we're going to have scholarship, we're going to have students in 14 of the 16 buildings, 2 days a week, and they're going to be providing assistance. In addition to that, we're also going to have UB's financial aid office has really stepped up to help us with this. We've got 10 counselors from the financial aid office in that will be working once a week in the schools. Okay. And we've also got one of our colleagues who did training with us, Bruce Superno, who will be working with another one of the high schools. So we've got experts supporting our students to make sure that the kids who are graduating this year in Buffalo are ready to keep that door open financially to go to college.
Yes, yes, that's awesome. That is awesome. So thank you.
Sure. My pleasure. Thanks.
Hey guys, that is a wrap. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'd like to thank all of my guests, and again congratulate all of tonight's honorees at the Black Tie for Black History event. Don't forget, we are on YouTube. Go to YouTube, type in LPCiminelli's Making It Happen. There you'll be able to view all of our past and current shows. Facebook friends, please remember to like us on the Facebook page, LPCiminelli's Making It Happen. There you'll be able to see all of the opportunities for minority and women business enterprises, along with opportunities for our Buffalo Public School students. Questions, comments, suggestions, remember, call us on our hotline. There's the number. Give us a call. Thanks again for tuning in, and until next time, let's keep making it happen.